Hi guys, welcome to this month's reading. Greetings and a warm welcome. This is our June Psychic Intuitive Tarot reading for you guys. And hey Cancer, this is your reading. I can hardly believe it's nearly halfway through the year. It seems to have gone way too fast this year. We are using the John Holland deck this time around, and a similar format to last month. We will take cards from the top of the deck and just pull one out at a time and focus on just the one card, not knowing what comes underneath it. So Cancer, let's just do a little bit more shuffling and see what's in store for you guys for June 2017. Okay. Your first card out is the Four of Swords, and this is considered rest and rejuvenate. So some of you might be feeling as we move into the middle of the year that it's been like, whoa, God, full on, I need to take some time out. And that's often what this card suggests. And you can see that person sitting there in the most beautiful, peaceful part of a forest. This card is often referred to as a retreat card. Sometimes it suggests to us there may be a little getaway. So some of you might be planning going away for a weekend or a small trip, and sometimes with another person, and it can be a romantic getaway or just a time of very close connection. Fertility is also even considered with this card, so conception of a pregnancy. Possibly fertility of the mind as well, because when we take a rest and we allow ourselves to catch up and we rejuvenate that body, we actually allow the creative forces to be re-energized, and that's when we can come back to being able to make decisions and think things through in a clear mind. So sometimes it's about clearing the mind of worries or decisions about certain topics or subjects that you haven't been able to come to a clear decision on. So decision making in the realm of peace and quiet. For some of you, it can also mean like a small operation that some of you might be going through. Usually it's a planned operation, something that you needed to just have done to bring about flow again and in your body. Sometimes it's bone related. So that's another reason why we see the rest and rejuvenate words on the card. So I'll just move that up a little bit. Let's see what your next card is. Nice, this is a major arcana card, and it's number 4, called Authority, which is the Emperor card in the traditional tarot reading. He is all about authority and power, and you can see him there standing very, very strong. So there's a degree of strength about this card, and he is a major arcana. Now often he's referred to as the Aries card or Aries time, and we've been through Aries energy in the month, so this could have something to do with more about people in your life that could be older Aries people or exude that type of energy. Often we can think of them in terms of a legal person or someone that we might go to when we need to sign documentation, or for mentoring, or like in the sense of a lawyer or an accountant, something along those lines. He can be establishing law and order and family values, so, and also taking control of a situation. So there might be a situation around in the month of June where this type of energy is happening for you. So some sort of re-establishment of boundaries within situations, possibly within a family structure. It feels as though, you know, maybe something has been loose and it needs to be reconnected or retied. And often this Authority card can bring about the ability to do that. So sometimes mediation is also a possibility when this card turns up. But it usually bodes very well, and it means things can often be settled and structured so that you can move forward in a positive way. For some of you, you might find this person who comes into your life, and he could be a potential new romantic partner. So he could have Aries energy or even be an Aries person. So that's something to keep your eyes on as well there, Cancers. Your next card, another major arcana, and we're certainly seeing a lot of them, interestingly enough, for the middle of the year. For June, it's like there's a cusp going on. It's as if we've reached the middle and there's a whole lot of new energy coming in for the year. So this is number 12, which is, they call it here the Sacrifice card, but in the traditional deck it's known as the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about illumination of ideas and understanding that we've come to a crossroads in our life and there's a decision we have to make. And it feels as though coming right behind the authority, that it's tied up somehow in he and what is going on in the background, which could be family or relationship driven, might be that you feel it makes you reach a crossroads somehow within this bunch of relationships, and you're thinking, okay, so something has to change, something has to give here. And it might be that you have to make changes in a direction you are headed in, or it might be that you're the one that chooses to make the changes when this feeling of authority is around in the month. So it could be yourself with a degree of authority and you're going, wait, hold on everyone, because this is how I want it to be and this is the direction we need to go. So it is often about a very powerful realization that something you've been doing has not been perhaps matching your integrity values or the dream that you had when you first started off. So it's changed, it's morphed into something else, and this is now the time to seek the new direction and format it and put the foundations in and head off in that direction. Sometimes we can find it difficult when we have to make change, and Cancers are, of all the astrology signs, you like the peacefulness and the security, but we have to make these changes sometimes. So that's why I think the word sacrifice is down there. We sacrifice something in order to move into a better position. It's also about finally getting this illumination at the mind. So there's some powerful energies coming into your thought processes and your ability to cohesively make proper, or make positive decisions in a direction forward. And this is essentially about yourself as well. Now the other two things that these two cards could be going together with here are, if there is something going on at the legal end of your life and you are waiting for answers, whether it be documentation or signing of things or even receiving exam results or something, the Hanged Man or the Sacrifice card can often mean there is a delay as well. Now this is a timed delay for various reasons that are beyond your own ability to change them. So it's about acceptance as well, and just being patient and knowing that timing is always right and it will happen at the right time when it's meant to. So let's look at your next card, which is, oh wow, number 9, the Wish card, fulfillment of wishes. And you see how I just finished saying that we have to sometimes wait for things to happen before we can't necessarily change the outcome or the speed of things in life. But when this card turns up, it's almost as if the universe says to you, hey, guess what? We are about to reward your patience and reward your desires and dreams. And we're going to say, yes, your wishes are coming true. Not all of them and not immediately, but there's this feeling of being given something that you've been waiting for. It's one of the most revered cards in the deck, and everyone would love to see it turn up in their reading. So you're getting very thoughtful, contemplative messages coming through here that are being, I think, quite gentle with you, and also offering you insight into what positives there are around as well. So it's nice reading, Cancer. Really focus on that and harness the energies of the fulfillment of your wishes. Another major arcana, and there we're back with patience again. So you have had the Hanged Man and the Patience card. This traditionally is known as temperance. So there is definitely something about requiring balance for you guys. Balancing your thoughts or your projections or your dreams, and waiting, and having the patience, because again we're seeing this from a small seed, it flourishes up into this beautiful flower. So they're telling you guys that there are definitely good things coming, and that you need to just harmonize with the universe and be prepared to wait. There's definitely waiting for you in the month of June, but there are some amazing, wonderful things coming your way as well. So yeah, take the time to enjoy whatever is going on. Be in the moment, and don't be too worried about rushing things forward and planning a whole bunch of other stuff or pathways or dreams or desires about the future. It will come when it's ready. But enjoy what's going on right now and really get into it. You know, make sure that you have your diet right as well, because there's stuff in here about your diet. Feed and nourish your body, because it's the temple of your soul, and it needs to be in a good, healthy state. So if you have become nervous or anxious about anything, you know, try to drop that away and balance it with meditations and positive people around you, and also good foods and things like massages. Go and have some massages on your neck and your head, and feel the freedom and the flow and the surge of creativity come back in as well. But it's a lovely reading. See, nice, again, the Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. So this talks to us about flow, and the creative flow through the realm of our finances and possibly our job perspectives, or how or where we invest our money. It's a lovely card to have, the Six of Pentacles. Again, it's very much about balance, and we see that in the card, the beautiful symbols of balance and structure from within. And when we feel balance and harmony in our lives, the cycle of that flows, and it's all about give and take. So some of you might be actually receiving a small amount of financial increase, either by way of inheritance or a win, or you might be gifted something. Someone might just give you something to help you along your way. And oftentimes this can be financial, or it can be really heartfelt support at a really strong level. So either support from a friend or from family members or someone that you know, that really bolsters you and boosts you along. Also, you might be in the position of offering any of those types of energies as well to people around you. Whether you're giving or taking, it's such a positive, happy, successful card. And coming on the heels of the Wish card, it's all coming together really nicely for you guys. So let's see what's next. The Five of Swords is one that says there conflict and defeat. And I think traditionally this is about having disagreements with some people around you. So there's possibly is something with other people in your reading, and you feeling a little bit of I don't know, like, you know, I just want people to listen to me, or back away a little bit possibly. This card often talks to us about a disagreement, and that people could be leaving. Sometimes because of the words that we choose to use, that we are too forceful in some situations. Sometimes we need to be a bit more moderate and moderating and calm. So think of the words you use if any irritable situations arise, or if people need to be told to, you know, remind them of their boundaries or their positions within the relationships around you. It's all about how we deal with situations that crop up. If you do have something that does crop up and you're too harsh or unforgiving, some of these people can walk away for a long time. So there might be some people that are about to leave the friendship realm or the outer work colleague realm or something, but it often has to happen. So it doesn't have to be because of you, it can be their own choices. But whatever the situation, do try to just use the words in moderation and try to get it so that everyone can win-win. And if that happens, the distance between you is likely to be less long-term, and it's likely to be more easy to rectify again and re-establish later on. Power. And that's a great card to come after that previous one, because this card, number 8, is called Strength in the traditional deck. So this is the card of using gentle strength to be the dominator in a situation. It's about using your intellect and your words carefully and knowing how to handle situations if there is some tenseness around. So as I say, if there are any issues in the month of June that require mediation or speaking or needing to put firm boundaries down, if you do it with your gentle inner strength and use some intelligence and not emotion, but be careful of the words you say, you will hold the power, and the power will be in your hands, and then you will have more success at getting the outcome you want as well. So I do feel that you can reverse a situation in the month of June, and that you can be the successor and hold the top of the situation and be the overall winner and the leader of a certain bunch of energies and possibly friendships. So Cancer, there definitely feels to be promise of, as I say, rebalancing and your own personal power coming back into both relationships and your ability to move forward with positive, enhanced personal power. So that's really nice, isn't it? Let's have another look at another card for you. Oh, 2 came off at once, and they're major arcanas anyhow. So let's put them beside each other and address them, and we'll make these the last 2. You know, there's no doubt that June seems to be a month full of more optimism and some more gratuitous astrological energies. It feels as if there's, I don't know if it's more peace, but a little bit more gentleness or hope in the air in June anyhow. Perhaps I've seen the word on the card. So with a double pull, you got number 11, the double 1-1, which is nice, and number 11 is the Justice card, and you also received 17, which is literally the Star. And the Star is, of course, one of the most beloved cards in the deck. It is the card that ushers in more positive energies throughout the entire reading. It spans across all of the vibrational energies of each card and uplifts it. So if there is any feeling of either, as I say, tenseness or worry or anything within this month of June, there's this possibility that you can extend that energy out for support to your galactic helpers, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, even the people here with you, friends and family, and you will get more support. And you will also possibly find that support coming to you through the dream realm, through synchronistic messages, and through clairvoyant and psychic realms as well. So let's just tune into the Balance and the Hope card. 2 beautiful words hand in hand. And we see especially the hands out on both of the cards. Like you see hands being handed to you. So there is something here for you in the month of June about hands. They are significant one way or another. As I say, whether they're hands that you will end up holding closely in some sort of relationship, whether it's parent-child relationship or partner relationship or friends, or whether it's the support network of hands holding you, and whether it's the spiritual energy that some hands can give off, such as Reiki healings or spiritual energy connection. So it's quite a beautiful way to finish the tarot perspective of your reading, Cancer. There is some divine protection around you, and also some energy that will just boost you as well. When we come to number 11, the Balance card, which is the Justice card, this is known as a very karmic card, and often it can turn up in readings when something that has been going on in the background, such as legal implications or just things within relationships or situations that have been unbalanced or needing resolution or mediation or even legal ramifications such as going to a court of law. You know, it could even be things like family settlements that are being made, and that could be bereavement settlements such as wills or estates, or it could be even your own family separation, like the family courts, custody of children, things along those lines. When this card turns up, it often portends that you are going to be on the receiving end of the positive side of the outcome. So something positive comes from any legal aspect of life that is going on around you in June. It bodes well for you, and with the Star card right next to it as well, it provides you with this extra hope and extra nurture and bounty. The karmic, the balance card number 11 is very much about past life issues as well. So sometimes we can see balance being restored within relationships around us that are past life or karmic relationships. Some of these can be positive karmic relationships that are beautiful and nurturing, and others are ones that have come here to teach us a lesson. So if we've been going through anything where there's been a karmic lesson being learnt, provided you have learnt what it's all about and you're growing from there, you're almost finished that journey and you're free to move on. That's the type of other message that can come with that balance card. So again, as I say, there's some real benevolence at a high galactic or universal energy coming in here for June. It just seems to be letting tensions go a little bit, or letting go of things that have been building or brewing over the past few months, or even for some of you, few years. Coming back to the Star, it's a beautiful benevolent card with this prosperity, love, nurture and hope involved in it. It also does tell us though to be balanced again. So both the balance card and the hope card still talk to us a little bit about balance in our life. So make sure that the things that you are indulging in or you are experiencing, whether by your own choice or by something being put upon you, you bring the realm of balance into it. And if you do that in June, it should come out on the better side of positivity for you. Hey guys, Cancer, I think that's a beautiful reading. Those two magical cards to finish off at the end, very powerful and very empowering. Lots of the beautiful yellow rays coming through, so strengthening of that solar plexus area, that's your stomach zone, right through here. And you can do that physically, emotionally or spiritually. Physically, you can walk, do planking, sit-ups, things like that. Eating, we can eat the yellowy, orange coloured foods, and we can also wear those colour in our clothing. And as well, we can have meditations or healing energies through that part of our body as well. So guys, what a lovely way to finish another very powerful reading. So let's put these cards aside and finish one off for you. These are the Soul's Journey cards, and we will just see what message is in store for Cancer. And since we are in the 6th month, we will take from the 6th card down. Okay. We don't need those ones. I will put them back there. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order, and I think this is the highlight or the main message of this month for many people as well. There are some wonderful things coming, and a lot of the time the journey to get to what it is we desire or what it is we want to manifest really does have to be imbued with a great deal of patience. And even things, day-to-day things, sometimes they're not going our way, or it's not occurring when we want it, or it's something we didn't even want to be in our lives. We just have to have patience. Everything occurs for a reason, and divine timing is always at hand. So by incorporating the saintly perspective of patience, we are again raising the vibration of anything around us. I love the saying, patience is a virtue, find it if you can. It is difficult. So when we master patience, we master so many other positive aspects of everything within our life. It's like a powerful positive, a PPP, powerful positive patience. So Cancer, you have had a beautiful reading, and I think finishing off on the patience is a wonderful, just sort of solidifying the messages that have come through, that change is on the way and there are good things in store, and it's a positive month for you ahead for June. So I do thank you for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed the reading. I wish for you all a really wonderful, happy, powerful month of June. Take care everyone. Have some fun and love and laughter as well. Namaste.